What is going on, folks? Welcome back along. My name is Andy. I am your young farmer, and that sound in the background is a sprayer that is currently refilling with water. We are ready to go. We've been mixing in some fertilizer, some liquid fertilizer. We're going to go and apply at one of our customers nearby. However, it's not that sprayer there that's doing it. It is not our Pantera. We have got a demonstration today. I am actually potentially about to get changed in or persuaded, let's say, into trading out this Amazon for something a little bit different. But it's going to be a great little day to have a go on it anyway. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to head around the corner and look at this. It's loud, but it is an Agrifac Condor. This is a demonstration to us. This has all of the bells and whistles on, let me tell you. It's 36 meters wide, GPS obviously fitted to it. It has section control, and it is loud. I think we're all good to go around here, so we're just going to make sure everything is back in its place there, which is grand. All right, it's a little bit quieter inside here as well. Like I say, we're going to go and have a bit of a play with this today. This is new, pretty much factory new, really. And we're going to go and take it. We've got it for a few days only. We've got a little bit of spraying that we need to do. So we're going to get that done. But what that does mean really is that, you know, we need to get out and about with it. We've got a few acres to cover there. We've got some winter barley and a little bit of oilseed rape that we're going to get over with and get taken care of. It's over in the estate ground actually, so we've got a little bit of a drive in it first. So we'll even get to test out how it drives there actually, which will be pretty neat. And yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes. The rest of the fleet are out and about. They are currently baling and wrapping. They are doing some more silage work for us, actually a little bit further afield, so they'll be out doing that for most of the day. It's only about 60 acres. They should get it comfortably done today there apparently, so given what's on the field. We've got some more forage work lined up for later on in the week though, which should be good. We'll make sure we bring you along for the ride on that front as well, and we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, ultimately we are going to get ourselves away in the Condor. Like I say, we're going to go for a bit of a drive. We'll bring you along for the ride on the other side. Lots of different machine or screens that I'm just not sure what they all do. But yeah, we'll get ourselves away here anyway. Yeah, let's see how we get on here, shall we? So we'll just get around this corner. We're going to take it nice and slowly to get into where we need to be, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll catch you up in the estate. Well, all right, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along inside the speedy little cab of the Condor here. This is a nice little sprayer. It's a little smoother ride. Some random bells of silage. It's smoother ride than my Pantera. We are in front wheel steer only at the moment. We're just getting used to that. We are fully laden that we brought it over with, as you saw. But yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Nice and comfortable. We're going to be going into some oilseed rape first. We are all ready to go with that one. So that it's not too far away down here. Got a few fields to run into there, and a little bit of winter barley to go into after that as well there. So it's going to be good. I'm taking the road a little wider, and I'm not sure if you can quite see in the mirrors there. You can't, but the booms stick out a little bit wider than I'm used to, and the Pantera, they usually kind of fold up a little higher and over the top. But yeah, not so much the case here. Oh, we're here already. Let's just stop here. We'll just pull it back a little bit there. They are, as you can see, the boom stop about there, and they fold inwards a lot more as well. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that in just a second here. But first we'll just get out here and we will open the gate. Now what we're doing is coming into this with for here we're going to be coming in with a herbicide, actually a fungicide to be precise there, where we're going to be tackling some sclerotinia in this oilseed rape here, which is a fungicide that can affect the yield. So we're trying to tackle this with a 2-spray strategy. So this is going to be the first of 2. We've got a few fields around here in which to do it. I mean, it looks like a good crop so far. It's nice and thick here. We have noticed that we didn't really have too much of a cabbage stem flea beetle issue earlier on in the establishment, which was good. Pigeons weren't really a thing. Slugs, we tried a new slug applicator as well. So all being well, knock on all the wood you can, because I think it's looking okay. That's for certain. So we're going to come on in and we'll get this all taken care of. Now, as I mentioned, this specific model of the Agrifac Condor has all of the bells and whistles. It's got a nitrogen sensor on the tank, on the top of the tank there. We are going to be using section control as long as our GPS is working as well, which it all should be. I've got no reason to believe it's not. And I've already just toggled in the 4-wheel steer, which makes it so much more nimble. Really does that. And around we go. So that's great. And what we'll do is probably just come over here and start. We're looking at a 36-meter boom. It's huge. Once again there. But what I was saying is the way Constantina's up is so different to that of the Pantera, with a lot more folds in here, which means it is a lot more compact. You don't have to worry about the booms being above the cab or alongside the cab there. They're all in line with the tank at the back there, which is great. Now what we will do, now that we're in a position, we'll just fold those guys out. Away they go. Looking good there. Looking good over there. There's a lot of length there, as you can see. There's an awful lot to work with, which is good. I'm going to raise that up ever so slightly. Let's pull ourselves forward here if we can, like so. Fantastic. Auto leveling on the booms there as well, so that'll take care of itself. Just want to make sure we're not too low down on the deck. Have a quick look at what that's looking like, shall we? Yeah, I think you'll agree. It's a thing of beauty. It really is a lovely looking sprayer here. Looking forward to having a go in it. Sounds great there. I'm not sure if that's a Perkins engine or what, but it does sound, it's probably not. Probably I'm not sure where it'll be. It might be the same as whatever's in a Massey there at the moment these days. Zizu, I think it is. So yeah, sounds great though. Really does. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to see how it gets on here. Cost-wise, this would be expensive. We would be trading in the Pantera official, and Lord, we'll have to see if we can get enough work done with this. We may also be trading in the Caverland spray. I don't know. We'll see how we get on with this one here right now. But yeah, certainly a lot of work to be done with it. But boy heavens, is that loud. But yeah, I think we're looking good really. Let's have a quick look around the back, and we can get ourselves going here with this. We've only got a few fields of oilseed rape to do around here, which totals around 75 acres. Then we're gonna have to flush out the tank, jump onto some of the winter barley there as well, but we'll get all that done in good time, that's for sure. So alright, let's get ourselves in, and we'll make sure everything is looking good here. We're going to turn on our GPS and see if we can get our AB lines put in here as well. And by my reckoning, we go, we're off. Fantastic stuff. Take it nice and slow to begin with here. We're on row crops, of course. Tram lines have kind of all disappeared here, as they quite often can do when you get into a decent sized crop of rape. But yeah, we're doing all right. We'll just take our time. Got a few trees along this edge to watch out for, so we'll do just that. Now what we should find, there we go, just got our spray and speed kind of controlled a little bit more there. Like I say, section control is on, so what we'll see is when we finish that headland there, this field's not quite square, so there'll be a lot of overlapping potentially, so we should find that everything kind of kills itself as and when, which would be good. But yeah, around the corner we go. Otherwise, everything else on this estate, we've got some grassland work that we're going to be looking into doing soon. It's not quite ready. It needs a little bit more rain, to be honest. The grass just isn't up to scratch. It isn't where I'd expected it to be. So we're just kind of waiting for that a little bit there, and yeah, hopefully all being well there, we should see that start to thicken up. With there's a lot of sunshine coming up. We've got some really good grass weather, growing weather soon actually, and by that I mean a lot of warm temperatures, a bit of rain here and there. This would be ideal. Should be perfect to get a good first cut of grass coming along. So it will be all being wrapped up there for silage bales, so we'll get the team in to do that one, but rather get the other customers' work done now, which is available, which they're ready to do, and that'll keep us in good stead for sure. Okay, let's get around there a bit more, all around, and I think we'll just play it safe, so we'll just knock you off that. Get right back down here. So what you should see as well is some of these shutters will be coming off. We probably would have seen it on that side. There you go. They haven't come on yet because we're still, and there goes the section controls. And that will kind of line all up with what has already been sprayed there. So it'll be looking grand. There you go. Really is quite an almost hypnotic thing to watch there when you're able to sit and watch it all. It's absolutely stunning. It really is, and the technology behind it all is just something to behold. Absolutely incredible. Boom height's looking okay as well, and we're able to just keep cracking along here. So I hope you're all doing very well there. We've been busy, like I say, there's a lot happening there. The lads are all out there busy way, which is good. It's exactly what you want to see. The team are doing well, and every single one of them are loving the case tractors at the moment there. They've really jumped into them, so that's fantastic to see. Love having a good team out there. And there goes the section control. Let's all stop working. Oh, bit of a patch. And there we go. All right then. Good. And that's how easy it works. And I mean, the difference in the efficiency that you can have there is so incredible. Now what we're going to do is just stop here and we're going to get the GPS all lined up properly, and then we'll get some more work cracked on with. All right then, so I decided not to get too much footage from that because, well, it's not my sprayer and it's not the biggest field, but we're done. And what I wanted to show you there, I've shown you very briefly a little bit of that, and essentially what the main thing I wanted to really show you was the power of the section control, clicking on and off. But the reason why it's doing it and so often there is because we're using a sprayed map that's sent through to us in the GPS there as well. Now the agronomist has already flown this field, can you believe, with their own drone. They're able to identify the areas that are of the crop that are in need of attention. And for various different reasons, it can be a nitrogen deficiency, it can be a black grass, it could be a poor yield patches, which they can relate to various different conditions, which is the case here. And it means that then when I come along in here with a sprayer, I can load in the maps that have been identified and have been selected for the right treatment. In this case here, the fungicide we're putting down, and it will allow the sprayer to apply the rates in the specific areas that that we need, which is, in my mind, absolutely staggering. It really, really is. And it means that your efficiency goes through the roof. You're not spending half as much money on herbicides, pesticides, fungicides as perhaps you would do. And it allows you to really kind of crank out the output there as well, which is, so it's a win-win-win really. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Now we're going to go around the corner. We've got a few more fields over yonder to do. And then we'll be all good to go there really. So yeah, the value of having a really good agronomist on your farm is absolutely imperative these days, I would say. Now we're going to be coming up here for some water at some point, which is handy because I did bring a Bowser up here just yesterday, which is in here. We'll be coming to fill up there. We've got a few drums in there as well with our fungicide that we need, and we'll be good to go. Now what we're going to do is come to this field over here and have a little bit of a smash and grab in there as well, and we'll see how that's all coming together, but we should be looking good. Just got a little bit of a track to get around there, but we'll be fine. Yeah, loving the sprayer, loving also how quickly this thing folds up there. We can get from one field straight on into another one, which is handy. I do have, whilst I'm here, I've mentioned already that I've got about 100 acres of winter barley to go over with T3s. So that'll be the last time we're in there, all being well. And we should be able to see that one really kick on, which should be good. Got a really good grunt to this. Really, really hard. Oh yeah, and in we go. So really, I just want to bring you up to speed really with what's going on at the moment there, what we're trialing at the moment, and how that's looking, and the plans behind it all really. As interesting as they are. But yeah, the guys are all still out there lifting silage and working away. We'll be cracking on with a bit more later on this week. I think all being well there, we'll be out and about in the Jaguar once again. But until that point, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to get stuck into a little bit more work with the Agrifac. I'll let you know how it goes as always. Until that time though, I hope you have enjoyed. I have been Andy. This has been the Young Farmer, and we'll be right back with you next week as well. So until then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you all in the next one.